between the Chicago White Sox and the Milwaukee Brewers. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Palehose played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Brandon Woodruff, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Here's the first pitch. Tim Anderson is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, Dero, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
2-2 the count.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 43, Alex Becker.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, I'm really impressed with Yoan Moncada. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
So here's Yoan Moncada looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. First delivery to him. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And another foul ball. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo home run for Yoan Moncada. Number 21 for him on the season. As the White Sox are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
So here's Jose Abreu, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Skied into very shallow right. Aquino will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Up next, Eloy Jimenez. It's been a great series for him at the plate, 5 for 8 so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High and deep to right center. Aquino able to track it down for the 3rd out. But Dylan Cease, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Now at the plate here is D. Strange Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. Here's the pitch. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Now the 2-0. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Batting second, the left fielder.
Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom 3rd of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
Billy McKinney is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners, but you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
Now here it comes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strike.
Here's Randy Arozarena. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Looking to get on base and keep this 1st inning alive. Set to deliver the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a liner. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Good eye to lay off the knuckle curve that time, and he makes it a full count.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Popped him up. Anderson into shallow left. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. New inning set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Luis Robert. First pitch of the AB now. And he's throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Well, as we mentioned at the top of the broadcast, the Chi Sox have their sights set on a series sweep here today.
These teams don't match up all that often, but due to interleague, they get a chance to play this season, and it's really difficult to sweep a team in a 3-game series when you don't play that team all that often.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Jake Lamb comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. White Sox are out to an early 1-0 lead as we play the second. 2-0 now. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Changeup up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Hot shot down the line. Around first, digging for 2. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
This is one park in the league that sees a lot of triples because of the way it's designed. And he adds another one, heading to third for the 3-bagger.
To the plate now, Zach Collins. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. 1-0 good guys as we play inning number 2. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is the right fielder. To the track, to the wall. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen.
Yeah, with 1 out and a runner on third, he just wanted to lift one to the outfield to move across the run. But he does a heck of a lot more than that by lifting it right over the fence.
The batter will be Nick Madrigal.
The second baseman, Nick.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into his first at-bat at 283. 2 home runs and 29 driven in. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
2 balls and a strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Batting 9.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Into the box now, Dylan Cease, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Up next for
Well, that's
Chicago.
his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had 1 in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that 1 hit.
Zach Gottlieb is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway.
Gottlieb.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. A ball and 2 strikes now. Sent on the ground out to second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit to batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
He's set and the pitch. Yoan Moncada will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. 3 runs already home here. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away. Stepping in next, Jose Abreu. He flew out in his last debut.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Late swing on that curveball right there to run the count 0-2. Don't think he recognized that one too well.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Cease, the runner at third. Anderson over at second. Moncada at first. 1 gone. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. So the bases are loaded here. 2 men gone. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Hits this one hard the other way. He's got it. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So they do get 3 that inning. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at-bat at a time.
A 1 count. Here's the pitch. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Daniel Vogelback's next. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he struck him out.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Now at the plate is Travis Shaw. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. Very weakly on the ground.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might score foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Popped up. Abreu has a play, and that ends the inning. 2-out double left stranded. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Back here in Milwaukee as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're...
So here is Tom Murphy. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The catcher,
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
2-0 now. A swing and a ground ball to third. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Throws in time, and that's out number one. Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as show track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. At the plate, D. Strange Gordon, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. As a look, now the pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And there's out number two.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Billy McKinney is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Murphy on third with 2 out. And he fouls this one off. Grounded to third. Moncada gloves it. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. For the start. Hey.